Hi everyone, my name is Alana Scoggins and I completed the EUREKA program in the summer of 2021. EUREKA is a summer program designed to introduce freshman honors college students into research before they arrive on campus for their freshman year. The program allows students to participate in research projects of their choice, but also integrates fun activities designed for program participants to get to know each other before the student's first semester at Clemson. Today, I am going to share my 3 favorite things about EUREKA with you all, including the research experience that I had, fun group activities that I got to engage in, and ongoing social connections that I formed during the program. First, I loved the research opportunity that I got through EUREKA. I'm a microbiology major, so I picked a project from the biochemistry and genetics department working on the role of acetate production in Cryptococcus neoformans, a pathogenic fungi. I ended up loving the research project so much that I am currently still researching with my EUREKA mentor. In the lab this past semester, I have learned a lot of high-level microbiology techniques that the majority of students are not exposed to until their junior or senior year of college. This knowledge has also helped me do better in labs that I am required to take for class credits. Through this research project, I was also able to get my foot in the door at my current lab. And even if I had chosen to try and get a different opportunity in a different lab, the EUREKA experience that I had would have helped me to do that. In addition, some researchers at Clemson offer research opportunities specifically to EUREKA alumni first, and this is how a few of my EUREKA alumni friends were able to work in different labs this past semester. So on the topic of research, I wanted to talk about 2 common misconceptions that I think students have about EUREKA before they apply. So the first is that there is only scientific research available in fields such as biology, chemistry, or physics. And this is not the case at Clemson's EUREKA program, as there were research projects in fields such as English, philosophy, and languages available. Secondly, I feel like everyone thinks that they're going to love their research project and want to continue with their project once they arrive on campus. And while this was the case for me, many of my EUREKA friends found that they liked their experience during EUREKA, but they didn't love their research project. And this helped them to kind of figure out what they didn't want to do during their undergraduate years at Clemson and even later on after graduation. Secondly, I enjoyed the fun activities that EUREKA participants were able to do every night. Some of my personal favorites from my year were paint nights, where we tried to recreate some of Bob Ross's paintings, a cookie decorating contest, and group workout nights. All of these activities were led by EUREKA counselors, giving participants a chance to meet upperclassmen that they could later call on for help when they were students at Clemson. There is also a lot of time where I was able to do unofficial EUREKA activities, such as Scriblio, which is an online Pictionary game, and Jackbox games with other participants. All the activities that I participated in allowed a fun way for me to get to know other program participants, some of which still remain my closest friends. Lastly, I made a ton of social connections through EUREKA. Through the program, I was able to meet a lot of people who I am still super close with now. And I was able to meet someone who is in my relatively small major as well. And the two of us have been able to coordinate some of our classes and labs together to help each other out. On top of that, knowing a lot of people in the Honors College before you start at Clemson is super helpful. During the first few weeks of classes, when you are still trying to meet people, EUREKA alumni would often sit together in the daunting dining halls and meet up for movie nights during the week. Through these interactions, I met 2 of my closest friends to this day. It is also super helpful to have a network of people from different majors that you can use for help on homework or confusing topics in your classes. For example, starting out the new fall semester, I realized that there was another EUREKA alumni in one of my gen ed classes, so I know that I can always ask them for help if I'm struggling with a concept or don't understand a homework assignment or anything like that. Finally, you also make a lot of great connections with the EUREKA counselors as well. Once I arrived on campus, I was able to contact them with any questions that I had, which ranged from, really simple questions like what are the hours of the dining halls to really important questions about like what I could do if I couldn't register for a class that I needed to take during my fall semester. Overall, I had an extremely positive experience in EUREKA, and the experiences that I had in EUREKA really helped me have a better first semester at Clemson. I was able to continue researching on a project that I enjoyed once I started at Clemson, and I was able to continue making long-lasting friendships with EUREKA alumni. It is super important to have a really great social network of people once you start at Clemson because it can be really stressful, during your first semester of college. And finally, Eureka really helped me understand that there truly is a Clemson family.